Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of XCOM UFO Defense. Let's see now, we're still just sending out our little puppets. At least as far as it's doable. At this point I am fairly certain the only remaining aliens is a leader or two just hiding at the top floor. So we'll send in our little jellified soldiers to deal with that threat. All other soldiers, all other aliens should attack us, so that's why I'm fairly certain that any remaining alien is a leader that's just going to hide around up in the command center. That makes sense from a gameplay perspective. Other aliens should basically hunt you down, but the leaders, not so much. We're fairly certain there aren't anyone in the rest of the UFO, because all the soldiers just showed up earlier. So, of course there could be aliens hiding outside in the barns and stuffs, but if they were hiding there, they should be hunting us down at this point. At least as far as I understand how the mechanics work. Could be wrong. Still, we haven't mind-controlled any alien leaders, so it stands to reason that that's what we're dealing with. Okay, turn around this way. Very unlikely that there's anyone hiding there, because they would probably have blown us to bits if they had been. No one there, so slide on out, please. You are just gonna slide on this way. Hey, what do you know? Hello, ugly. Okay, I think we need an actual psychic, because that's probably a leader. Yep, it is. Turn around. You do not need a weapon, so throw that ugly thing away. Now we can march on. And just turn around there and see if you see anyone. You don't. Okay. So I'm gonna slide him over here. Not enough time, huh? I think it's safe to hound you down now. Shouldn't be anyone else showing up. There we go. Yep, that is actually the last three aliens, because they turned in instantly. So it was we were down to one leader that didn't want to leave the ship. Captain goes down with the ship and all that, huh? But just in case, I'm fairly certain, but just in case, I want to sneak my peeks in here. Sneak some peeks. And make sure there isn't another alien hiding in the control room. It would be so annoying if it was. Nope. Okay. Slither on out again, please. Excellent. That means I can line you up for an execution round. Dum-de-dum. Let's kneel and prepare for the next turn. You, on the other hand, well, we don't need this guy. Thank you for your service. And that should be that. Should be an instant turn, yes it is. Kazap. And zap, zap, zap. Overly cautious perhaps, but it was safe. Safe strategy. 30 turns took a while, I admit. But we got some Illyrium. Yay! More UFO fuel. We even captured one guy alive. Oh, cool. And a few other bits and pieces. Okay, that's good. What irks me is that we probably should clear out that base at Hawaii. Which is an ethereal base, which makes me incredibly nervous. Of course, there's still plenty of wreckages left. Which we could intercept by using the Sky Ranger. Not really something I want to do. And we shouldn't need to. Best as I can understand how this game actually operates. As long as you basically prevent their missions, you get good ratings. So that means if you shoot down the UFO, you've already gotten the rating. So you don't need to actually clear it. But that gives, of course, extra bonus points. Right, you were busy. Let's see, UFO activity, that's in Europe. Is it Siberia? No. Which color is that last one? That's Antarctica. Oh, it's of course Pacific. Yes, of course. Still, we're getting more score than ever before. I don't know if we're going to lose Britain because of the whole landings there. They should be cranky at the very least. Okay, have the UFOs refueled. It has refueled. Do I want to bother with it? Well, there's a chance of more Illyrium, but I think the... Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's kind of what we expected. Bases. Cell sack laser cannons. Oh yeah, we did get some loot, didn't we? Cell sack some stuffs here. Nine plasmas, we can get rid of those. We can get rid of the excess clips. Keep 200 clips stored, it's gonna be more than enough. 10 blaster bombs are gonna be enough. Same as stuns, grenades. We no longer need any of them because we finished researching them. Don't need the sectoid corpses. We have researched the snake command corpses. We can get rid of those. We can get rid of the floater corpse. We researched that. We don't need the excess navigation units. We can keep one food unit. One surgery unit. And keep the alien allies for now. And then manufacture more laser cannons. Just so we do something until we have... well, until we're ready to build more fighter craft. Shouldn't take all that long. So yeah, we're gonna ignore these downsides. That's okay, I think. And there are the hangars. Research completed. Ethereal autopsy. This being is physically retarded, and seems incapable of sustaining any life functions. The muscles are severely atrophied, and internal organs appear to be underdeveloped. The sensory organs, including the eyes, do not appear to function at all. The brain, however, is well developed and draws on a high proportion of the body's blood supply. It is a mystery as to how this creature can sustain itself without external support. Let's go with the Reaper. Fear the Reaper no more. I did already sell the corpse, but I'm fairly certain I did the floater autopsy, yeah. Last chance, do I want to go for these? Nah. We did finish the aircraft hangars though, so now we can shuffle aircraft, which is what we were waiting to do. So, where do we expect crafts to appear? Yeah, we probably want to go to either South America or Zulu. Let's go to Zulu. So we're gonna transfer this one from Claymore. Transfer to... I did say Zulu, didn't I? Transfer Interceptor 2. And then I want to transfer Firestorm 3 to Claymore. Good. Manufacturing is going to stop of this. I could stop it right away, but I want to finish the last few cannons, which ain't going to take long at all. And select those lasers. And time to build another craft. We did say one more Firestorm before I build an Avenger. I mean, the Avengers are awesome. Take forever to build them though. Yeah, that's okay. We did transfer Illyrium, right? So that they have fuel. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Interceptor 2 has arrived. Perfect. Muton. This humanoid creature is physically powerful and intelligent. They have a particular appetite for consuming raw flesh of any kind, which they need for sustenance like earth-based carnivores. They appear to rely on telepathic commands from a race known as Ethereals. Once separated from this telepathic link, their mental system appears to break down and they die. The cybernetic implants are used to enhance their combat performance. They are clearly the foot soldiers for a higher intelligence. Yes, indeedy. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to interrogate next? The soldier, probably. Oops. Did I misclick that? Oh, dang it. Did I... Oh, there we go. I set it to none. I was starting to wonder if I've lost the project. But I didn't. There we go. That was the project over here, right? Because you have two projects. Not you. Wrong base. This base. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. Oh yeah, we need to make sure that we have soldiers before the next month. We have none here, so we need to recruit 20 soldiers here. It's a bit pricey, but we have the money for it. 20 soldiers recruited for Claymore. I already have 20 soldiers here. I need 20 soldiers for the Outback as well. There we go, and the rest of the bases don't need soldiers yet. There we go. Onwards. So yeah, we do need to clear that base out. This one, unfortunately, is traveling from the base. I could potentially intercept it. Let's try. I don't know. Yeah, there it goes away. Return to base. Sadly, it's a bit too quick for us. Ideally, I want an interception team down in Antarctica. Ethereals. This being has also mental powers which allow for telepathic communication and telekinetic abilities. The apparently weak physical abilities of this creature are sustained by its mental powers. We do not understand how these telekinetic powers work, since they seem to defy the laws of physics as we know them. They are extremely dangerous in any combat situation where they rely on their mental powers for combat. They rarely appear on Earth, since they seem to rely on other races to pursue their objectives. We're gonna continue with these creatures. Let's do the Reaper first. There's the Reaper Autopsy. The Reaper contains 2 brains and 2 hearts, which allow it to function even when heavily wounded. However, its furry skin is highly flammable, making the creature vulnerable to incendiary weapons. Let's go with the Sector Point Corpse. Wait a second, alien supply in Europe. Oh dearie me. That one's interesting. That means they've built a base in Europe. That is very bad indeed. That's going to be more than enough. If we approach, we'd actually risk getting shot down. That's not what we want, so... And with the firestorms, they usually can't escape us, so... There's that. I'm not gonna clear that UFO either. I think it's gonna be more than enough to just shoot them down from this point on. But yeah, that means that they most likely have a base somewhere. And I'm gonna send my Sky Ranger to patrol in England, because I'm fairly certain that's where they've set up shop. Since we kind of screwed up earlier. And if I find a base in England, I'm gonna raid that right away. Because that should null out our earlier mishaps. Of course, the Sky Ranger is slow as hell. Patrol, and yeah, there we go. Not in England, but certainly annoying. Though it's a Snake Man one. And it's pretty much on our doorstep and not within a nation. I'm gonna keep that. Yeah. I'm gonna keep that because we can very easily raid supply UFOs here. Yeah, we got tons of soldiers, I know. A terror UFO, huh? Let's see, is the firestorm is ready. But will that... That's okay, the terror ship is actually faster than the Firestorm. So we kind of needed to slow down first. If I screw up, we're going to have a terror mission. So I'm going to let him come closer first, because the Firestorm has rubbish for range. And now I'm willing to fight. So, Firestorm, go. Oh, we did that quite quickly, actually. Terror ship does standard attack. I want you to approach and actually get hit by their weapons. And again, I just want to shoot them down. There isn't anything I can do to boost up the UK in specific, which is what I want. So I was kind of hoping that alien base was actually in the UK. But it wasn't. Okay, Firestorm is ready. We just need to equip it with new weapons. Yeah, we're running a bit low on Illyrium. Which is bad. Claymore did one exit, one sortie, and it took 4 Illyrium. Okay. Yeah, we'll need to raid supplies, so I'm going to keep this base. That was a Scilabs, good. Am I gonna have anything else here? No, I'm not gonna have another hangar. So you have plasma defenses, laser defenses, missile defenses. So fusion ball, and you should be pretty darn safe. You already got fusion ball defenses going, yeah. And you have all the other ones, and you don't need any other thingies. So you're good to go. This base still needs a fusion ball defense, but that's gonna be the last thing we build. And you're already constructing these. That's good. So now our 4 main bases are gonna be pretty well protected. So, speaking of harvesting operations, so to speak, here they come. So let's just see if this actually goes straight there. Yeah, it does, and we'll intercept it, and we're gonna have our Illyrium. Target UFO 112. Go, go, go. It is going to be a nighttime mission. Which is why I did the save, because nighttime missions are terrible. But could always do worse. And again, we are going to use our hover tanks. I do wonder, if you mind control an alien, do you then get 20/20 vision like the aliens get? I don't know. But first, let's have a quick peek around. There's the craft. Did I save once I hit the ground? Yes, I did. So, notorious saver, I know. Hey, we found someone. Without him finding us. Excellent. That's how it begins. Let's have a look then. Let's have a look inside his mind. So I think there's gonna be something like 14 aliens. I don't know. Between 10 and 14 aliens. You don't actually see anything? Really? Oh. Okay, that's one way of finding out that there are other aliens around. So you got shot at by someone down this way. That's the problem. Since we are doing this. Yeah, that one missed. That missed. Please see them. I mean, we know they're here. If you see him, then this is a cinch. Dang it, you don't. Arrgh, that's bad. So we're gonna take fire next time. And they'll probably hit this time. I might be cowardly and just reload prior to actually landing. Because this is just bad. Oh, come on, you need to spot him. You're a robot, you should have definitely have sensors. And what irks me is that these aliens don't actually seem to get the vision range that we know aliens have. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's not the guy that shot at us. Can't be. But that's okay though, that's gonna give us another eye. So you turn around, you didn't see anyone there. Head outside. Turn. Still don't see anyone. Throw away your gun, because get that done at least. So who the hell shot at... If you didn't shoot at this guy? There must be someone inside the building there. This could be bad. Okay, throw away the gun. No one reacted. Slid it on this way, please. There we go. So we'll see how this one goes, I suppose, next time. It is time for a break. Thank you for watching.